Okay, everybody, this is Virus back again with another movie review. Today, or tonight, I should say, I should have did this earlier today. I just got done watching the latest installment to the X-Men series, X-Men Apocalypse. Honestly, this movie was fucking, it was fucking badass. Um, the fact that, um, this sort of I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put these movies in the chronological order that I think that they belong in, instead of it being X-Men, then X-Men United X2, then X-Men The Last Stand, then X-Men Origins Wolverine, and then First Class, then Days of Future Past, and then Apocalypse. This is how it should go. It should go First Class, Days of Future Past, which would take place between First Class and Apocalypse. Then it would be X-Men, X-Men United X2, X-Men 3, and I'm not even going to say anything about X-Men Origins Wolverine because that kind of ties in with the uh, before First Class, and it really does tie in with a lot of other shit, which it shouldn't. But the movie itself, Apocalypse, wow, what a fucking movie. Um, I can say that they did an amazing job giving you a more in-depth kind of where the X-Men came from after the original X-Men from First Class. You feel me, right? Because honestly, this explains it. It's like Storm wasn't originally Storm wasn't always Storm, and she was a bad guy at one point, and so was Angel and Psylocke, and those were all they became bad guys. Magneto's always been a bad guy. Doesn't matter what movie he's in. He's always been the bad guy. But seriously, this is a must watch. I mean, if you're a fan of comics, if you're into the X-Men, if you're into the Marvel universe in general, the X-Men series is the one that you have to watch. But like I said, um, the X-Men series should be watched in the proper chronological order, which would be First Class, Days of Future Past. No, wait. Yeah, Days of Future Past, then Apocalypse, then X-Men, X-Men United X2, then X-Men The Last Stand, and that's it. Because honestly, like I said, um, X-Men Origins Wolverine really didn't tie into the X-Men a whole hell of a lot. Even though in that movie you did get, even though in X-Men Origins you got introduced to Gambit, and in this one you get to see that Nightcrawler was an original X-Men, but then when X2 came along, he wasn't an X-Men, and he had just found his way to uh, Charles Xavier and all that good shit. But the only what was that? No, I think that was in X. I think that was in X-Men 3. Yeah, I think that was X-Men 3. I'm not sure anymore. But I'm giving this a solid 10 out of 10. Go to your library, pick it up, borrow it from a friend, or if you've already got a collection of superhero movies started, both Marvel and DC, even though DC is kind of small right now with the Marvel collect with their with their movie collection. Please buy this movie. Add it to your collection. I don't know what else to say. It's a badass movie. It's fucking awesome. And it gives you the backstory of Apocalypse. Where he came from, how he became who he is, and all this other hoo-ha horse shit about him. And that's it. I'm Virus, and I'll see everybody in my next review.